Hi, my name is Joan Thomoshiri. I'm a HR consultant. Today, I want us to talk about landing job offers. Some of us find ourselves in a situation whereby you're getting interviews, however, you're not landing the job offers. Now, there could be, so many reasons why you're not landing the job offer. It could be that the positions you're applying to, there are other candidates who are technically more qualified than you are. It could be that you're applying to organizations that are not a good fit in terms of your personality. It could be that you're applying jobs that are not a good fit in terms of your strengths, your skills, and your passions. It could be that your social media presence is hurting you because maybe you've not changed your privacy settings. It could be the kind of references that you have on your resume. It could be so many reasons. So I'm not going to talk about the things that are keeping you from landing the offer. What I want to discuss today is how do you increase how do you increase your chances of landing the job offer. And I'm going to highlight five things which I find very important, and these things make you stand out in the interview process, and subsequently I feel they are going to help you make a better impression the next time you attend an interview. And the first thing is you need to open strong. I mentioned in my last interview that on average a recruiter will spend 6 seconds on your CV. Now during an interview, the first 15 seconds can determine whether or not you get the job. So those 15 minutes those 15 seconds are so important. You want to initiate the handshake, and you want to give a strong and firm handshake. You want to smile, you want to look the interviewers straight in the eyes. You want to come across as friendly, professional, but confident, and relaxed. You want to you want to make sure that you're authentic, that the information you're giving does not look like you spent the last 1 hour rehearsing on what you're going to say. And I know it's very difficult for you to be confident in an interview, yet you're feeling nervous, but it's possible. The other thing is, the next time you attend an interview, don't let it be a one-way conversation, because we've been conditioned to think that in an interview you just need to go in, sit in a corner, and be extremely humble and timid, and just ask everything that and just answer everything that you're asked succinctly. But that's not true. Let the interview be a conversation. Imagine, when you go into an interview, just imagine you're going to sit down with an old friend and just have a discussion. Because as much as the hiring team want to gauge whether you're a good fit for them, even take it as a chance for you to interview them and see whether this organization is a good culture fit for your personality, for your strengths, your skills and passions, even for your values. So don't let it be a one-way conversation. Take the initiative to also ask questions. I remember my second job immediately after campus. Um, the interviewer asked me, I think, one question. I just ended up asking all the questions, and I got hired. And so later on is when they were telling me there were other people who had been lined up for the interview, but they did not even want to interview the rest of the people. So just make sure you're confident. You project humility, but not uh, timidity, if there's an English word like that. And then the other thing that is so important is you need to ask intelligent questions. You need to ask questions, you need to ask questions, you need to ask questions. But those questions need to be intelligent. You want to ask things like, where does the company see themselves in 5 years? What are their goals for that particular year? What are some of the things that they've been struggling with to make their profits? What is the team structure like? What is the organization's structure like? To them, for that particular role, what does success look like? because what asking these questions are going to do, and especially if it's the right kind of question, it's going to help you have a conversation with the hiring team. In some interviews, it's very structured, and things, they want to follow a script. So when you go into the interview and you realize that is the kind of interview that you're going into, just stick to that and forget about being conversational. um, and then the last thing that I want to mention is, remember, when you're going in for the interview, the hiring manager has a problem and they want to solve that problem, and they are gauging to see whether you have the skills and the experiences required to be able to solve that problem. So when you're going into an interview, position yourself as an expert problem solver and not as an employee. Make sure by the time you're done with your interview, you have concisely explained, using quantitative figures, why you feel and believe you're the right candidate for this position, and how you'll be able to position yourself to answer the questions. Oh, sorry, solve the problems. um I know the whole, applying for jobs, sending out your CVs, doing the interviews, getting accepted, getting rejected can be very exhausting. It can be daunting. It can be discouraging. But others have done it before and they were successful. So just encourage yourself. Just know you're not the first person and you're not going to be the last. So keep at it, keep trying, keep pushing. Something is going to show up sooner than you think. That's all I had for today. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.